Let's have some coffee and talk about feminine energy. Feminine energy has helped me to feel better in my body, to trust my body, to listen to it. It helped me to feel good enough from within without looking for external validation. It improved my relationship dynamics with my husband. It helped me to be more creative, and it helped me to rest without feeling guilty about it. It calmed down definitely my nervous system. And if you are feeling stressed and anxious, this is a safe space to talk about generating feminine energy. I truly believe it will help you to trust your body more and feel more calm and peaceful. So it's really crazy because on the one hand, I feel so weird and ashamed and embarrassed that I didn't understand these dynamics in between masculine energy and feminine energy earlier. I'm 31 years old now, since November. And I was like, wow, I cannot believe I lived my whole life in my masculine energy. Most of my friends are the same. They also are very high in their element, in their masculine energy. So I didn't really see many examples of very feminine women, if that makes sense. If you are like that as well, you're very masculine in a way. It's not bad or good, it's just an energy type. If you're very high achieving woman and you set goals and you're disciplined and you do them and you're oriented towards your career a lot, and masculine energy just gets shit done. So you're high achiever and you're just very driven and you're very independent. You can take care of yourself and of everyone, and you are a provider. So I've been running in this energy all my life, and only this year in Bali, when I went to see a somatic healer is someone who works with your energy. So it's a person who feels the energy well, and they can help you if you have had any traumas in the past, or if, let's say, your energy it's stuck somewhere in your body. She can just help you to release it and feel better after a session. So I went to see her, and at the beginning it was like a session with a psychologist. She asked me deep questions about my past, and then we did a meditation together, and she helped me understand my energies. And apparently I have been living high in my masculine all my life, and that voice in my head that came from my ego and masculine energy and some traumas from the past that was telling me, you are not good enough, you are not doing enough, you need to do better, you need to do more. You was always you're not good enough, you're at the next level, you upgrade yourself in a game of life and you're still not good enough. So she helped me understand why I wasn't feeling good enough. And basically, to cut the story short, she gave me homework to generate more feminine energy. She was like, you gotta feel safe, in your body. You need to feel safe and calm and soft, and feminine energy is about that. And she was like, please do generate more feminine energy. I was like, okay, how do I do that? How often do I do this? How many times a week I need to plan this and that? What activity would help me do that? She was like, whoa, relax. This is your masculine talking. She's planning, she's organizing, she's like, go, get her. Which is great. I love that energy. It helps you get shit done again in whatever you need, in house chores or at work, or it's great. But she said, I cannot tell you what to do. You need to figure it out by yourself. Just do something, she said, that gets you out of your head and that makes you feel connected with your body. And you are still and calm and soft, and you are just being, just existing. I was like, wow, okay, so what should I do? So I was thinking about pottery classes, painting classes, yin yoga, which is a very calm type of yoga. I don't know if you're familiar with yogas, but there are like many types, vinyasa and some other kinds of yogas. They're more intense, like the breath work, the energy moving, the moves, you get sweaty, it's like a workout. But yin yoga, it's very chill. You just lay in a poses and just stay there for a long time. And you can connect with your body, because if you have some aches and pains and stiffness, you put your attention there and you just help it to calm down. It really helps to calm down your nervous system. I like this type of yoga before my period. If I'm having like lower belly pains, I do yin yoga. It's super helpful. Anyways, so for me, I have found that slow, free movement dancing helps me to get in my feminine energy. It helps my body to feel safe, release unsuppressed emotions, calm down, feel loved, and just be. I was like, wow, that's amazing, because I love dancing, and I have been doing a lot of it, getting into that little flow, no choreography, generating my feminine energy. It was really helpful. I worked with my clients and we were trying to figure out which activities or things help them to get into feminine energy. For one of my clients, it was gardening. So she would go out into her little garden and take care of all the plants, and that's where she felt she was just being. And I think that is such a powerful thing to generate feminine energy, where you are not judged by your ego or any other inner critic in your head. You are just being. And in that being, you are good enough, you are beautiful, you are safe, you are soft. It's so powerful, because I noticed a lot in my relationship with my husband. When I became more feminine, it gave him so much space to be more masculine. When we just met and started dating, I think 5 years ago, something like that, he told me, he was like, oh my god, you were so in your masculine. I didn't really have space. I didn't know how to like be useful, how to be useful, how to help you, how to take care of you, because you didn't need anything. You didn't need anything, you didn't need any help, you didn't need any care. You like really like you were just your own autonomous thing, there, that like needed no one. And I think it's great to be that, but when you are with someone, I think it's important to be in these dynamics of the energies when you are a woman and you can be more feminine. And it's really nice when a man can truly be a man. You let him feel useful and dominate some areas, and you let him treat you like a princess and like take care of you. And I have never felt that in my past relationships. Having someone in a couple dynamics, and allowing a man and him shining and being as a true leader, and me being this soft person who can just be authentic and who can just be creative, and she can be herself and she can be taken care of, and she doesn't need to be afraid to ask for help. Because the masculine energy, when I was in my masculine, I was like, no, I don't need help, I can do everything by myself, but it's exhausting to be like that. And it's also not useful, because I really believe also that we can do better things as a community if we collaborate together and do things together. More heads are always better than less brains. So yeah, it completely changed my dynamics with my husband. I am having my dream relationship right now. Dream relationship right now because of this energy. He's also so grateful for me of like opening up and finding this energy and being in that element. Also, it helped me with fitness, health, and mindset. So now I think completely differently about training. Before, I had more of like all or nothing mindset. It was like I have to do everything perfectly and I have to hit the gym 5 times a day, and I was on a crazy meal plans and diets before. That's for another video, but it had to be perfectly executed, you know. And I wasn't really listening to my body. I was thinking it's broken, or what's wrong with it if I cannot complete a certain fitness task. But nothing was wrong with it. I just needed to give my body some kindness and grace and to listen to it what it really needed on that day. So that's why this feminine energy is so powerful, because you start listening to your body more. And when you understand the signals, you build strong trust with your body. I spoke with my friend recently, and she said she also wasn't able to listen to her body for a while. She wasn't able to rest also without feeling guilty. So if she was like watching something on a TV that was supposed to be rest time, she would have to like on a side have a book open or have her phone open with some article or play a game or like do something else that like checks the box that she's like also doing something. But that really gave her body no feeling of safety, and her nervous system was, I don't want to say in fight or flight all the time, but it couldn't relax completely. So now she is looking at this thing of generating more feminine energy as well more, and her way is we spoke about breath work. So she's going to implement breath work now. She started doing it with her psychologist, which suggested that, and breath work will be a way to connect with her body and be still, and it will help to not do anything else and not feel like she has to do something else to be worthy, you know, because I feel like that masculine energy puts us sometimes too much into like, we need to do more, we need this task and this task and this task and do this, and there are no limits of like doing things, and sometimes it's hard to stop, but being busy isn't productive. I think we are more productive when we work less, but we get really good quality work done rather than filling all of our life hours with doing something, but actually it's just being busy, and it's just exhausting our brain and our body, and then the nervous system is dysregulated, and then we are just tired all the time, and we are thinking, what's wrong with us? But actually, there's nothing wrong with us. It's just that we don't allow ourselves to rest enough. And for us women, feminine energy helps to rest without guilt. So I hope if you have been running in your masculine energy, or if you feel like you have been anxious and stressed lately, try slow breathing. Just sit still, relax, and breathe slowly. Try breathing and doing nothing else. Another homework I'm going to give to you, like my somatic healer gave me, is find an activity or a thing or whatever it is that helps you to get into your feminine energy. It could be anything. Maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's free movement dancing, like for me. Maybe it's some breath work. Maybe it's very slow yin yoga. Taking a walk. Spending time with pets, animals. Gardening. Singing. Really anything that just helps you get out of your brain, get out of the masculine, get out and not listen of the inner critics and ego and all of those things, that just helps you be and feel safe in your body and start building that trust. I promise this will change your life so much once you have the trust and the confidence within, from within, and you feel good enough. Everything will transform. The way you approach your health and fitness will transform. The way you approach your work and creativity will transform, and the way you approach relationships will definitely change for the better. So yeah, see you in the next one.